Howdy, folks. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's a magician of tarot here, back with another installment. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling brighter. I'm feeling lighter. I hope you are too. Today we are talking about urgent messages from spirit. Can you tell I'm feeling better? Guys, I had a fever. I had a sore throat. I had grogginess. I was whining in agony, but today I feel light and bright. Hope you guys are great. I've already pre-shopped and blessed 4 piles. 4, 4, 4. Let's get it into it. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. Let's get it in today. First pile is going to be the singled out cardamom seed. Say, buongiorno. Second pile is going to be the cinnamon stick. Say, let's get it hot and steamy and spicy. We missed you. Let's get it in. It's Friday. Okay. Third pile is going to be this bay leaf. Say, bitch, we didn't miss you that much. You could have gone another week. Oh my God. I swear, I'm always getting attitude from bay leaf. Last but not least, going to be this star ANISE right there. Say, twinkle, twinkle, little star. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to give you some timestamps below. A chance for you to pick your piles. And that's all I got for you. I love you. Peace. All right, let's get it in. What's up, cardamom seed? Urgent message from Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. And let's see what's going on for pile number 1. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 1, please and thank you. I don't have any channel messages at all. Let me move this out the way. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile 1's urgent messages? Death card out here. Something has come to an end. I don't know if you like it or not, but the death card is all about an ending followed by a transformation. You know, when one thing ends, another door opens, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what we're talking about. I tap in with my second card. It's not literal. Somebody's been procrastinating. And that's what I'm getting here with the 7 of Cups. Because 7 of Cups is all about wondering and watching things and deliberating your options. I feel like you guys are procrastinating and you need to cut it out. You need to put an end to it. You need to deliberate and decide what you want to do, where you want to go. You have a tough decision to make and you're intimidated. My death card comes with intimidation and fear. And I feel like you guys are like, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I don't want to make the wrong decision. Make any decision, channel message. Like, you can't make a wrong decision because you're going to learn through either your mistake or you're going to learn through, you know, whatever works itself out. Okay, so you can't make a bad decision, but you're just intimidated and you're full of fear and you're procrastinating and you're putting things off and you're saying, oh, I'll let it wait. You don't have time to let it wait. Okay, you're just intimidated. So let's continue on. What's going on here? The Fool card. Somebody doesn't want to make a bad decision. Somebody doesn't want to make a foolish decision. Because my Fool card in reverse is very juvenile, very immature, very stupid, or, you know, he doesn't think with his brain or his mind space. And you don't want to, you know, make a risky decision is what I'm getting here with the Fool card out here in reverse. But Spirit is just telling me to tell you guys to take the Band-Aid off and just go with the flow. You can't calculate all the risk is what I'm hearing with this Fool card being in reverse, but you want to calculate all the risk. You want to be able to not suffer. You have to live a little is what I'm getting here with the Fool card in reverse. You're letting your fear and your intimidation dictate your happiness and which way you're supposed to go. Somebody is trying to decide what major they want to take. Somebody's trying to decide what school they want to go to. You have to live for yourself and you just have to go what you feel called to. That's just for a couple people out there. I see lots of school out here and schoolwork and options and where am I going to do? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And it's just like, you know what? Look at all the facts and then pick one. What else we got? We have the 7 of, not the 7, but the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles are very similar energies because they're both looking after agriculture. And they're also talking about money. You guys don't want to waste your money. You want to make calculated decisions. You can't just, you know, go off the cuff is what I'm getting here, but that's exactly what you have to do. Because if you don't, you're just gonna lollygag and you're just not gonna make a decision, is what I'm getting here. Okay? Yes, you're putting a lot of effort and energy into it and money into it, but you have to take a step back and you have to say, you know what, this is what I'm doing it for, this is what I'm passionate about, is what I'm getting here with the 9 of Pentacles out here and the 7 of Pentacles out here. And you don't want to waste your money, and you won't, but you just have to, you have to commit, is what I'm getting here. Okay? What else you got? You got the 7 of Wands out here. When it comes to you guys committing, there's defensiveness and there's boundaries out here. You guys like to play it safe, is what I'm getting here with the 7 of Wands out here. You can't calculate everything. You have to follow your heart. And unfortunately, when it comes to you following your heart, there is a boundary that you don't want to overstep or you don't want to cross. And sometimes you just have to do it, is what I'm getting here. Okay? What else we got? You got the 6 of Cups out here. Now, the 6 of Cups talks about familiarity, having fun. You have to remember what you do it for. If it brings you pleasure, if it brings you joy. And those are the things that you have to equate as well, not just the seriousness of things, of making decisions. Is what I'm getting here. You have to learn to have fun with it. Okay? You have to remember your heart space. Is what I'm getting here with the 6 of Cups out here. All right, guys. What else we got? You got the 9 of Cups out here in reverse. And this is not a good ending to your reading because it tells me you left this reading not knowing what to do. Okay? This reading was supposed to bring you clarity, was supposed to help you make decisions. And here you are not happy with this reading because you still don't know what to do. I just told you what to do. You have to make a decision and commit to it. Okay? But that doesn't bring you happiness. It's what I'm getting here with the 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you have to just rip the Band-Aid off. I feel like you just have to commit to something, okay? No matter how you try to calculate or formulate the best outcome, you just have to really do it, okay? So I'm sorry this message doesn't bring you happiness. I really am. But the ball is in your court, okay? You dictate your happiness. Not me, not a reading, not Spirit. Spirit believes in free will, okay? All right, so let's continue on. You got to explore the options, and you can't make a bad decision with the Hermit card because the Hermit is all about expertise and experience, and whether you make the bad mistake or a good mistake, you're going to use that as experience. Sirens. You can't make a bad decision, okay? You have to accept that. Even if you make a bad decision, even if you say, you know what, I wish I would have did something differently, here we are. We're going to learn through it, okay? You can't have all the answers with the Sun card in reverse. It's going to be shady. It's going to be murky. It's going to be unknown answers, and you just have to go through it, and you have to explore yourself and your options in life. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks for this pile, please, and thank you. Talk about the Death card, intimidation, fear, and you got to put it into procrastination. Knight of Wands out here in reverse. You don't want to be reckless. Like, I feel like you guys are really prudent, is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Wands out here in reverse, because Spirit wants you to just not take risks. Well, is that what I meant? Spirit wants you to just be reckless, is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is known to be reckless, but you put it into it. You have to live for yourself, not for other people. You have to follow your heart most importantly, is what I'm getting here. Let's talk about this 7 of Cups out here, procrastinating and wondering. I like having the 2 of Swords in reverse because it tells me that it fully resonates for you. Like, I'm kind of confused reading this energy because I don't know what decisions you have to make that's so tough for you to decide. But what I do see here is that it fully resonates for you and you are still here, is what I'm seeing here. You're still deliberating. I just want you to rip the Band-Aid off, rip the blindfold off, and just commit to something. That's all. Let's talk about the Fool card in reverse. You don't want to take a risk. You lose peace easily when you gamble, is what I'm getting here with the Fool card in reverse, because the Fool card in reverse gambles a lot and he doesn't calculate all the risk, and you guys like calculating all the risk. You guys can't calculate every single risk, is what I'm hearing, okay? So your peace will arrive when you commit to something and you just start this new adventure, because that's the full card is. He starts off the tarot deck and he's all about adventure and going about uncharted territories. Yes, it's scary sometimes when you go in uncharted territories, but that's exactly what you need to do to find your peace and find out who you are. Let's talk about this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, wasting money. A lot of you guys don't have money to waste, is what I'm getting here with the Page of Pentacles out here in reverse. And I'm not telling you to waste your money, because you won't waste your money. But you guys are thinking too analytical. You are too bogged down on finances, too bogged down on earthly matters, when you need to be a kid again. You need to follow your heart and follow what you want to do that makes you happy. Okay, so I'm not saying bypass monetary responsibilities. I'm saying you have to follow your heart first and foremost. Let's talk about the 7 of Wands out here, defensiveness. Lover's card. When it comes to you using your heart space and you know, being open-minded, it's boundaries out here. You guys gotta listen to your heart before you listen to anything else, before you listen to your bills, before you listen to your parents, before you listen to your responsibilities. You have to say, does this make me happy? Is this what I should be doing with my life? And if it's not, then don't do it. And if it is, then go all in, okay, with no regrets. You can't have boundaries all the time, because if you continue to have these boundaries up, you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. And that's even worse than calculating all the risk. Let's talk about the 6 of Cups. You need to be childlike and have fun and find your happiness. And now we have the Page of Cups out here, and it talks about being childlike and using your heart space. And I also have the 7 of Cups out here, which already came out here. Instead of procrastinating and wondering what avenue you should take, you should just take one. You know, do what fulfills your heart space and don't listen to anybody else besides you, period. Let's talk about this 9 of Cups out here in reverse. 5 of Coins out here up and right. Unfortunately, I feel like this message did not get you anywhere, unfortunately. It left you out in the cold, and it left you like, damn, I really have to do something. And it's just like, yes, you have to do something, but you don't want to do something because you keep on calculating the risk. You calculate you suffering. You calculate the worst. You think on the worst side of life when you need to be more optimistic, is what I'm trying to say. So guys, I can't force a decision out of you, but time is ticking, and I don't want you to wait around for, you know, an opportunity when the opportunity is already here. Peace, y'all. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. What's up, Cinnamon Stick? Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's talk about you a little bit. Urgent message from Spirit. Let's get it in. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with pile number 2, Cinnamon Stick crew? We want to know. No channel message, so let's start us off. Urgent message, please. You guys are stressing out. With the Hangman in reverse, it's nothing but stress. The Hangman is all about being in a stressful situation and having to find peace, and that's what makes him enlightened. Okay, so I feel like you guys haven't found enlightenment yet because you're just struggling. You're just stressing. I don't know what we're stressing about. I tap into my second card, so let's go there. Oh, somebody just got their heart broken. Somebody feels like they just got put on a shelf is what I see here with the Hangman and the Three of Swords out here. So what I'm hearing is this too shall pass. Sometimes you can't let people in your heart space because they intentionally want to see you stress out without them or, beyond them. And I feel like you guys have to learn to be single a little bit because right now, these sirens are out here. And that just means Spirit wants to get your attention. So give me a second, please. You guys are wailing and crying and heartbroken is what I'm getting here with these sirens and this Three of Swords out here. And I'm sorry you guys are going through it. If I could feed you ice cream and hug it out with you and listen to music, I would be there with you. Promise you I would. But you guys got to recognize some people don't belong in your heart space, first and foremost. Because sometimes they do things like this intentionally. Okay, they want to see you stressed out without them. Some of them made it a third-party situation is what I'm seeing here. So if they're going to involve another person in the equation, they probably don't care about you as much as you thought they did. Now it's time for you to move on. Sorry to say it like that. Sorry to say it like that. Sometimes people do this intentionally. Let's continue on though. We got the Strength card out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are down and out, sad. You're feeling sick is what I'm getting here with the Strength card in reverse. You're feeling all weak. You gotta become strong is what I'm getting here with the Strength card out here. You have to recognize your worth first and foremost. That's why you came to this reading. Because I done been there where you at. I done had a lover tell me I wasn't good enough and I had to flip the fucking switch on them. Okay? Sorry to curse. But that's exactly what you have to do. Here you are, down and out, sad, suicidal. For somebody out there, they feel all weak and down and out and, oh, I don't want to go anymore. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make you laugh because it's not enough dick or pussy out there that's going to make me be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's better fish out there. It's better dick out there. It's better pussy out there. Whatever you're into. I'm sorry to be so vulgar, but I need to get your attention. I need you to recognize there's better fish out there. What one person won't do, another person will. Channel message. Okay? Like I said before, they intentionally put you in this position just for egotistical basis, just so that they could put you on a shelf. Okay, that's what I see here with the Strength card out here in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. Don't believe the hype. Don't let them put you where they want to place you. Okay, it's time for you to get yourself together. It's time for you to find your confidence. Let's continue on. Oh, I see why you're so down and out, because you're so attracted to him. My King of Wands is known to be attractive, known to be a bad boy, and I feel like I see your attraction to this person, but it's not enough attraction in the world for you to be sprung off of him. This person feels like he can put you on a shelf. Don't remain on that shelf. It's optional out here. Okay, like I said before, it's better fish out there. What one person won't do, another person will. He's not the only attractive person in the world. I don't know. I can go on and on. I really can. But like I said before, he's a heartbreaker is what I see here. What else we got? We have a little ass fucking boy. Excuse my language, but this person is digressing. Is what I see here with the King of Wands coming out first, and then the Knave of Wands to come out after it. It tells me that they planned this as well, because I have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is all about planning. They plan to be this childish prick, is what I'm getting here, and it's working. But not after today. You guys have to flip the switch. You have to become confident, and you can't let them leave you or place you where they want to. There's no competition out there, and that's what they want. They want competition. They want people to fight over them. They want to feel like they're the main catch when they're not. What else we got? We got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about options. You have options to fulfill. You have other out there. I can't convince you. You have to be able to convince yourself of your worth. You have to say, you know what one person won't do, another person will. Seven of Cups is a whole lot of options. And in this reading with you guys detaching. I love having this King of Swords out here in reverse because it tells me you guys have finally bossed up. My King of Swords in reverse detaches. He drops people at a drop of a dime, and that's how you have to carry him. He wanted to drop you at a drop of a dime, and he wanted to, cut you off. Now it's time for him to get cut off. But this is y'all energy out here. You're saying, you know what, I don't have to deal with the bullshit. You don't have to. It's optional out here. Don't let him place you where he wanted to put you. A lot of you guys want to retaliate. A lot of you guys want to play get back. A lot of you guys want to fight over this. Don't fight. Just let it go. Like I mentioned before. Be free. I have the Eight of Swords out here in reverse. And the Eight of Swords is all about being mentally stuck when it's upright. But when it's in reverse, you're free. You don't have to play this childish game. You got to recognize who you're shacking up with or who you were in love with. You have to recognize the gimmicks. You have to recognize this was intentional. Okay? Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks, please, for this pile? Let's talk about the stress. The Hangman in reverse. Queen of Swords is out here in reverse. Now, I got some good-ass news for you. I got counterparts out here. You are going to run into somebody new. You're going to go fishing. You're going to catch someone. But it's not until after you cut off this fuckboy. Okay? Because remember, he was the king of rods. But we have counterparts out here. You have to cut out this fuckboy in order for you guys to have a new counterpart and somebody that's worthy of your heart space. My Queen of Swords is known to be prickly, known to be cold-hearted, and this person is making you cold-hearted. So you have to recognize that you shouldn't be with this person to begin with. Okay, you got better out there for you. Let's talk about this Three of Swords out here, heartbreak. Magician out here in reverse, he manifested this. And honestly, with the Magician out here in reverse, it's going to blow up in his face because we're going to recognize our worth. Okay, his little tricks and gimmicks is not going to work today. Okay, not today, Satan, because I remember having that devil card out here in reverse. I feel like he wanted to place you in misery, and it's going to blow up in his face instead. Let's talk about the Strength card in reverse. Weak. Eight of Pentacles. Spirit is telling me when you start feeling weak, it's time to go to work. It's time to get back to schoolwork. It's time to take your mind off of your heart space. It's time to focus on other things that's going to uplift you other than this misery is what I'm getting here with the Strength card in reverse. There's other avenues where you guys can take your mind off of this person. You guys been calling off of work and, not going into school because you feel like you need this person. Give that person one of these for me, please. Let's talk about this King of Wands. Star card. You guys build him up is what I'm getting here with the Star card out here. He looked like a model or something off of a movie or your ideal type is what I'm getting here. But I also see you guys cry over him. If he was really that counterpart that you imagine him to be, he wouldn't leave you in this turbulent state. Okay? You build him up way too much. With the Star card, I feel like you've always dreamt on a person that looked like this person, but he didn't have the character to match. So toss his ass out. Let's talk about this Knave of Wands out here. He's a child at the end of the day. And then we got another page out here, which clarifies and confirms that he's a child at the end of the day. He was just playing games with your heart space. That's what I'm getting here with the Page of Cups out here. I don't know why I'm seeing future energy, but I see someone that you're going to be able to play with that's not him. I see new energy, somebody that's going to be playful, somebody that is going to be young-hearted, and somebody that's going to be able to use your heart space maturely. But you got to move on from this person. This person is digressing when it's better out there for you. Let's talk about the Seven of Cups, your options. Queen of Pentacles, but first you have to recognize your worth. And, I see that you can get him. You just have to believe that you can get in with the Queen of Pentacles. You have to first recognize your worth. Let's talk about the King of Swords out here detaching. Oh, Lord. We got the Eight of Cups out here in reverse, which tells me you want to come back. If this person were to change their ways, you would welcome them with open arms. When in fact, you need to drop them like a bad habit. You need to see them. You've seen them walk away once before. Now you have to let them continue the walk. And I mean that shit. And I mean it, because they will try to come back and they will try to manipulate you again. And I'm afraid you will allow it. You gotta say, you know what? No, your exit was back that way, remember? Bye. Toodaloo. Guys, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace. What's up, Bailey? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let's get it in. Great Spirit, what are some urgent messages for Pile 3? What's going on, Pile 3, Spirit? Nine of Swords out here. I see that you guys are stressing out, because that's what the Nine of Swords is, all about stress and anxiety and lack of sleep. But Spirit is telling me you guys don't need to stress out as much as you are stressing out, and you guys got to realize that. I tap in with my second card, so let's talk about it. What are we stressing out over? Ace of Wands in reverse. You might have came from Pile 2, because this is the same energy. I feel like y'all are stressing about being single, because I see single individuals. My aces are single, and so are my nines. Any nine you get is with one person indoors alone. A lot of y'all are stressing over dick, excuse my language. And it wasn't even good dick. It didn't even bring you pleasure, but here you are stressing over it, is what I'm getting here. And I know everybody's not, into men. It could be a woman or a man out here, but I just see sexual energy out here, because my Nine of Swords in reverse is a lot of pleasure, but y'all are not there yet. And I see what you're crying over. A lot of you guys aren't able to be single, is what I see here. A lot of you guys don't like sleeping alone, is what I'm reading, but you're better off alone, is what I'm getting with these reversals out here. I feel like somebody just left you in misery sporadically, impulsively, and you are just stuck in this misery right now, when in all actuality you need to go fishing, is what I see here with this fishing pole. And I talked about that in Pile 2, so you might want to go to Pile 2. What's going on here, Great Spirit? A lot of you guys are mentally stuck. My Eight of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck, not able to get out of a situation, feeling alone, feeling trapped. A lot of you guys don't know how to be single. A lot of you guys feel like you need somebody to hold you at night. You need a blanket or a heating pad or a dog or a pillow or, a teddy bear. I don't know what you need, but you need to find what makes you happy. You need to masturbate. Okay, because I saw this energy out here, like the sexual energy wasn't even that good for you to be crying over. I see lots of sexual energy that goes down the drain and that doesn't get you hot and bothered, but here you are in misery because you feel like you need a warm body next to you. You don't. Let's continue on though. We have a counterpart that doesn't want to be a counterpart with the Emperor out here in reverse. My Emperor is known to be a counterpart, known to take a stand, known to, be equals. But I feel like you have an egotistical person that said they don't want to be a counterpart to you anymore. They said that, there's better out there, and you have to recognize that there is better out there. They lied to themselves, but you have to recognize that you're dealing with a selfish prick. Okay? I'm not here to name call anybody, but I need you to recognize who you were loving. I need you to recognize who you were shacking up with. Somebody that was very egotistical. They like playing like they're better than you, is what I'm getting here with the Emperor out here in reverse. Who wants to be with a person like that? You need somebody that's going to look at you as an equal. And with the Emperor out here in reverse and the Ace of Wands out here in reverse, like the sexual energy just has been gone a long time ago, is what I'm getting here. So there's no reason for you guys to be so attached. For me, at least. What else you got? Ten of Wands. You guys have been carrying a lot of stress and burdens throughout this relationship. You've been trying to make it work for a long time. The Ten of Wands is a lot of stress and burdens. And I feel like you're the only person, because the Ten of Wands is only about one person enduring all the stress. You're the only person that's been trying to make it work, been trying to heal the situation, trying to do better for the situation. It's a whole lot of gravity going down on you when it should be spread evenly. Okay? I feel like you guys need to recognize your worth, like I mentioned in Pile 2. I also have the Nine of Wands out here upright. You are tired of trying to make it work. And if you're not, you should be, because you're the only one with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands out here. Because we know we ain't getting it from this person, your counterpart, quote unquote, because they're too damn egotistical. When are you going to drop this person like a bad habit? When are you going to say, you know what, I deserve better? When are you going to say, life doesn't have to be this hard with the Ten of Wands out here? What else you got? We have the Knave of Cups out here in reverse. This is a game. And I'm not saying you're playing the game. I see your counterpart playing this game. I see this counterpart playing a game of she'll always be there, he'll always be there. Why do I even have to try, is what I'm getting here. We have a person that has digressed emotionally, maturely, and I need you guys to wake up and smell the coffee and recognize you deserve better. Now, some of you guys do have kids with this person, is what I see here, and you have to show the kids your worth. You have to show the kids what's healthy. Don't just stick around just because they're familiar. If they're not healthy, then they gotta go too. Well, not your kids, but the counterpart. That's just for somebody out there who has kids with this person. Ending this reading with the Five of Wands. Ending your reading, and that tells me all y'all do is fight at the end of the day. There's no passion involved. There's no caring. There's no upliftment. All it is fighting and arguing and drama. That's what makes life so miserable for you guys. It's what I'm getting here with the Ten of Wands, because the Ten of Wands is a whole lot of pressure. And here you guys got to argue with the person that you live with? You're supposed to be, you against the world, not you arguing with your counterpart. It don't make sense. All right, let's get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Ten of Wands out here again. I feel like it's only one person that carries all the burdens, that wants to make it work, that wants to fix, the relationship. But you have to recognize that it's all in vain. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all are just hugging mannequins and hugging sticks and hugging people that aren't there for you emotionally. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? What's going on here? Hierophant out here. A lot of y'all need to learn how to masturbate. That's what I see here with these two fingers. And I'm not saying that's gonna help you. Well, it is. It will, but the sexual energy ain't been there. That's what I see with this Ace of Wands. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks? Hold on, y'all. These cards want to go everywhere. What's going on? Let's talk about the Nine of Swords out here in reverse. You're stressing out, but you shouldn't be stressing out over this person. Page of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like you guys feel insecure because that's what my Page of Pentacles is in reverse, but you have to recognize you've been dealing with a very immature, a person that was childish, and you just got to move on from that person. Let's talk about the Ace of Wands out here in reverse. Ace of Swords out here up right now. The Ace of Swords talks about the truth, clarity, intuition, and I feel like y'all like passion, you like sex, and you haven't had good sex with this person in a long time, so it shouldn't be hard for you to nip it in the bud. That's what I'm seeing here. You know, you should be able to find somebody that adores your body, that adores your personality. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords out here, feeling mentally stuck. King of Cups out here. You keep on expecting somebody to change, and one day they're going to wake up and know how to use their heart space and know how to please you, is what I'm getting here with the King of Cups out here. But that's just you being mentally stuck. You wishing upon a star and thinking that people are going to change overnight. You didn't seen their colors before. Let's talk about this Emperor in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. My Five of Swords in reverse is mislabeling your enemy, and I feel like this person views you as an enemy. You know, that's why it hasn't been happiness within this relationship in so long, is because this person likes to argue with you. They like to listen to other people, is what I'm getting here with the Five of Swords. And other people blow up their head, is what I'm seeing here with this Emperor out here, because the Emperor comes with a lot of ego. But all they know how to do is argue and bicker with you. And that's not what life is all about. Let's talk about the Ten of Wands out here, stress and burdens. Eight of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys want to go places, and whenever you guys mention that you want to go places, it's an argument or it's a problem, is what I'm getting here. Eight of Wands is communication and travel, and there is some travel within the Ten of Wands out here, but whenever you bring it up, it's a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. It should be collaboration, that's what I see here. You know, sometimes you feel like you're talking to a brick wall, is what I see here. Let's talk about the Knave of Cups. Sometimes people just disagree just to disagree. You know, you just got to be able to say, you know what, I'm done playing this childish game with you. Ace of Cups, and it's time for you to pour out this love. And if you got kids or pets with this person, it's time for you to collect your things, so this child sees better. They deserve better. I got the Two of Cups out here in reverse. This means you weren't being treated fairly. You weren't being treated like equals or being seen eye to eye. So it's time for you to pour out this love instead of waiting around, waiting for this person to change. That's what I see here. Let's talk about this Five of Wands, arguing and drama. Five of Wands being clarified by the Five of Wands. I mean, I can't make it up. We got the Ten of Wands out here as well. You guys would be better off alone instead of arguing all the time. Y'all argue like cats and dogs. You know, it's not enough arguing in the world. It's not passion. Don't call it that. Please don't call it that. Guys, I don't wish this on you. I wish love and happiness around you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace. What's up, Sarnies? Come on in, come on in. Let's make yourself comfortable. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's talk about your Great Spirit. What's going on with pile number 4? Urgent messages, please, and thank ya. Urgent messages. I don't have any channel messages, so let's start us off. What's going on with pile 4? 3 of Wands. It's something that you need to do right at this very minute. I might have to tap in with my second card because that's when I tap in, or maybe even my third card is what I see here. So let's go there. But the 3 of Wands talks about seizing opportunities and addressing things. So let's see what's going on. Somebody's been procrastinating. That's what I see here. Somebody's been wasting a lot of time. That's what I'm seeing here. But I still have to go with my third card. I don't know what you're wasting time on. My 7 of Pentacles is watching things grow, but when it's in reverse, it's things not moving fast enough or things not being progressive. So let's talk about it. Magician out here. This is a consequence out here. I feel like there's a deadline that you need to address, and it's about to be over soon. That's what I see here with the Magician out here and the 7 of Pentacles out here in reverse. The Magician in reverse, things blow up in his face, and I feel like something's about to blow up in your face that you don't suspect because of procrastination. Let's continue on. 5 of Pentacles out here. This is all about suffering a loss financially. We have lots of money out here, and I have the 2 of Pentacles out here in reverse. So I feel like you have to address money matters as far as where you live, because I have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another, but when it's in reverse, it's an inner unbalance. I feel like you don't want to address rent or a landlord or somebody that is in control of money. What else we got? King of Wands out here. The King of Wands is known to be a bully, known to be abusive, and could be a bad landlord or a leader or a boss. So I don't have context yet. Still, what's going on here? 9 of Wands out here. I feel like you guys are weary of addressing a situation or a person, and you'd rather stick it out on your own. Is what I see here with the 9 of Wands. I also have the 8 of Wands out here, which talks to me about communication and travel. So there has to be a conversation coming up or soon. Ending this reading with the 10 of Wands out here. I see somebody gathering their things. This is what I see here with the 10 of Wands. So you need to have a conversation, an important conversation. This is what I see here with the 10 of Wands ending your reading. And you have to do it before you're at a state of gathering your shit. Excuse my language. Yikes. What's going on here? Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks for pile 4? I still don't really understand the context. So we're going to get clarity in closing remarks, please, and thank you. What's going on with the 3 of Wands? What do they have to do right now? 7 of Swords out here. Some of you guys are avoiding what you have to do right now. You know you have to do something, but you avoid it, is what I'm getting here with the 7 of Swords out here, upright. So you're conscious of something. You know what I'm talking about, but you just don't act upon it. You don't want to address it, is what I'm seeing here. Let's talk about the 7 of Pentacles out here. A lot of time wasted. 8 of Cups out here in reverse. 8 of Cups talks about coming back, and I feel like you're waiting for money matters to change or to grow, is what I'm seeing here, and that's when you'll address it. You're waiting for your money to come back, and you know, maybe you'll be able to handle it all at one time. I don't know, but that's just what I see here. Let's talk about the Magician out here in reverse. Things blowing up in people's faces. Page of Wands out here. I feel like you could have sent a message or had a discussion, because my pages are messengers, but I feel like if you avoid this conversation, then there will be a consequence, as I mentioned before with the Magician out here in reverse. Let's talk about this 5 of Pentacles out here, suffering a loss financially. 8 of Swords out here. Some of you guys need to express your situation and your circumstances, what I'm getting here with the 8 of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like your mental perspective is what keeps you trapped, is what I see here. If you were to share information, then things wouldn't be as bad as you make them out to be. Let's talk about this King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's a bad leader. 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, I feel like somebody's just playing victim. Somebody's not as bad of a leader as they imagine them to be, is what I'm getting here. Somebody just imagines bad results, is what I'm getting here. Take a resonance, y'all. Let's talk about this 9 of Wands out here, being weary. Lover's card out here. You don't want to fake like you like this person, or you don't want to fake like this person hasn't betrayed you once before, or they're not, a good person. Because the Lover's card in reverse is a whole lot of misguided love. So I feel like at one point in time you guys were real cool, but now you're not cool, and now you don't have the patience to act like you're cool. Let's talk about the 10 of Wands out here, gathering your shit. 9 of Wands out here in reverse talks about tired and exhaustion. I see you gathering all your things by yourself. I don't know what kind of reading this is. This is just negativity. And I'm sorry to read this energy. I'm going to get closing remarks on this energy because I don't want you guys to be gathering your shit and feeling tired about it. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks? What advice do you have? I just heard that they know who this message is directed towards. So I don't really have to fill in the blank because they already know this energy. Great Spirit, can I get clarity, please? 3 cards. Clarity. Queen of Rods talks about looking good and lavish. I think you got nice stuff. But I think it's about to be out in the cold. The Hermit card goes on adventures, is what I'm getting here. But when he's in reverse, he abandons things. So I feel like y'all stuff is... Somebody needs to talk about finances. And I feel like you're fully aware of it. Because that's what my 2 of Swords is in reverse, being fully aware and not being closed off. I think you're being closed off. I think you're creating a 20-foot pole. But I feel like you need to wake up and smell the coffee, or you need to address something. Guys, I don't wish this on you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please. Peace.